Hey guys, me Kickassreaction here, and today we're here to continue on with some more your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. So yeah, we're starting to introduce more of the overall plot and antagonists in the show at this point. Harry now knows Peter is Spider-Man, Harry Osborn. Now they've only met twice before, once as Peter Parker, once as Spider-Man, so nothing really in terms of a personal connection there. They don't even go to school together, but both Osborns are now aware of the boy's identity, which is pretty crazy. I'm not really trusting, Norman right now. Obviously, that there's bias there from what he's done over the years, but I mean, it just doesn't feel right. Like, he's trying to make his own Avengers team solely under his own thumb and finance it, with Peter being, like, the start of that. I just can't help but feel like he has other intentions in mind. Whether it be to combat the Avengers, to be, like, the, just general power and money, and he sees that potential in Peter. Like, I don't know what it is, but, despite how nice he's being, despite how much of a connection he's really building with Peter as, like, a mentor figure, I just can't trust Norman Osborn, I'm sorry, I can't. But we also have, the others, like we've got Lonnie, who might be on his Tombstone arc. We have Matt Gargan, his Scorpion, although he's not technically Scorpion just yet. And we have Otto Octavius now, like, being the weapons manufacturer of New York. Like, a lot of different people are coming together at this point, they're introducing a lot of different, perspectives and sides to this that, I don't know, we're building up, like, a war between, Big Donovan's gang and the Scorpions. Like, that's gonna be something. Is that gonna involve Lonnie directly, against Matt Gargan? I have no idea. And again, neither side, not only those two, but neither, like, Norman or Peter's side seem to be really aware of what's going on with Otto right now. So, I mean, we have so much to get through. Like, I honestly don't know what we're gonna be getting to at this point, But I'm liking the suit. I'm definitely liking Peter's new suit. It is pretty cool. And I'm excited to see where it goes. So yeah, guys, let's just get into episode 5. Alright guys, let's do this.
I am Spider-Man.
Yes.
Oscorp's best engineers now work round the clock for you.
Those suits were so arse, oh my god. Aside from ironically the last one, which I liked.
The guy running the whole operation, Matt Gargan's an even bigger psycho.
You sent me in there using your name. Wake up!
You want to protect your family? Without us pushing back Gargan and Camilla will be knocking on their front door.
Now
Yep.
the fun part.
So many angles, so many perspectives, like, what are we doing, honestly?
No, I'm not.
Their accomplice, a woman known as Mila Masaryk, is
Not to mention, like, all of this on top of Peter's personal life, like,
Help you this evening.
you gotta, like, the pacing is in trouble right now, honestly, with all of this. This is a little concerning. Yeah, I'm even using, like what if footage in that opening there. Really curious if we actually will bring in, like, the actual Avengers at some point, Like, if this gets big enough, we might get cameos or even, like, a battle or two with them, but I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Hell yeah. Ironically, Peter has no idea the struggles going on in his personal life right now. Outside of using thy skills to pay the bills, it's all going well. Well, let's see.
Miss Masaryk.
Right into Otto.
Pleasure to meet you.
Oh, he's even got the suit!
I can't help
Oh
but
my
admit that
god,
I'm
the
pleasantly
classic.
surprised. Punctuality usually isn't a strong suit for many in this industry.
You are the man selling weapons?
I think the suit's best well known in, like, the animated series, but that wasn't his suit originally when he first came out, I'm pretty sure.
Individuals like yourself and your accomplices. Speaking of which, I'm surprised to see you've come alone.
Yes. I know we discussed getting enhancements for myself and my friends, but They've recently been incarcerated.
Yes.
I'm thinking, instead of buying 4 pieces of tech, you could sell me one that will allow me to free them.
Of course. If you have the appropriate funds, that is.
Looks like we're in business.
Impressive, right?
Honestly, if he's doing all this alone, maybe he's already made the arms.
A warehouse full of scrap metal.
Oh, yes. I'm
Got some
sure
gauntlets
there were those
behind
that
him.
questioned Da Vinci when he began to create masterpieces in a shack. It often takes a genius to see what lies ahead when most can barely see beyond the trees. But with that said, I cannot disagree that more fitting accommodations are a priority.
So why are you
of
using your
mine,
genius
and
for
I'm one step
weapon
closer,
manufacturing?
thanks to your generous
Black market, even.
Here it is. With this prime piece of Octavius tech, you'll free your associates in no time.
Ой, что к черту мне с этим делать?
Вы это оцените, Miss Masaryk.
Nice.
I've picked up a language or 5 in my spare time. But yes, that helmet has been outfitted with constantly updating predictive technology that analyzes movement patterns. It also fires lasers.
Lasers.
Now you speak in my language.
Excellent. It was an absolute pleasure doing business
Oh,
with
he's
you,
got-
my dear. If
he's
you have
actually
any
got
questions,
assistants.
Consult the instructions. Please exit the same way you came in, and thank you again for your patronage. Vincent, begin disinfecting the lab immediately.
Sport,
Yes.
yeah, salesmanship is rough.
These people, this situation, it's all beneath me.
I know, sir, but we're almost there. Soon enough, you'll have everything you need to show the world the things a true genius is capable of.
Soon enough is never soon enough, Vincent. My name should be held in higher regard than Stark, Banner, Osborn.
Damn.
We're so close to
Absolute
seeing your
petty
dream
jealousy
realized
of those
and
at the
showing
top of the
world
food
just
chain.
How incredible you are.
Yeah, but that is how it is for a lot of people.
Soon everyone will know
That's a lot of
and
cash.
revere the name of Dr. Otto Octavius.
Sure. Like, you even... What do you even do here?
So, oh, sorry. I mean, I can't believe that you're.
Peter!
Yeah,
Thanks for stopping by
that's
this morning.
something.
I know you have school soon, but I figured this is a conversation that should happen in person. The sooner, the better. I've given what happened last night a lot of thought. I've decided that the only course of action is for Harry to join Team Spider-Man.
Oh my god, they're really doing that.
As much as I want to assist you, there are going to be times in which I'm unavailable due to my various duties here at Oscorp.
Really putting your son
That's where Harry comes
in that position.
He may only be 15.
16.
16. But I raised him to be
Don't even
quite
know
a
your son's
responsible
age.
young man. He can be your...
Dude at the desk.
No,
Not how I would have put it.
I'm
but
the dude
sure.
at the desk.
It's gonna be awesome. Me helping Spider-Man save the city? Hell yeah. I don't really know about this, Mr. Osborn. I mean, no offense, but I barely know Harry, and...
Mr. Osborn, you're needed for a meeting with the investors.
Thank you, Miss Porter. My apologies for getting cut short, but trust me, Peter, this is the best course of action for us all.
Yeah, he's straight up like just
So,
taking the reins,
that
making
was
every
something.
choice. Like, he's not
Hey,
even your man
yeah.
in the chair. He's just acting like your boss right now.
Dude at the desk. Sure seems like it. Sorry, what was your name again?
Wow.
Peter. Right. Peter. Cool. Good name.
At least the betrayal won't be as,
Guess I should get going to school
you know,
before I'm late again.
as painful
You need a ride?
when you barely know the guy. I was thinking like a limo, but that works too. That works.
Thanks again for the ride, Harry.
No problem, Peter. Have a good one, dude. Catch you after school.
Pete, are you kidding me?
I know. I'm on
A whole episode and I wasn't in it?
Not that. You're hanging out with Harry Osborn? Everyone in school is talking about it, even the teachers.
Yeah, that's him.
Oh my god.
I'm going away.
Oh my god, stop it.
Okay.
You silly heads.
Why?
Take a look for yourself. Yep, when he's not acting as your personal Lyft driver, he's also a social media celebrity.
Cool.
Oh, I had no idea.
230k likes. That's pretty good.
Mr. Osborn's son.
In addition to being a vapid pretty boy, he's the heir of a big business tycoon, meaning he'll undoubtedly pursue a political path 20 years from now. And of course he'll would. So the economy will tank, people become restless, and I'll have no choice but to join the revolution against him.
Okay, you have clearly put a lot of thought into this, Nico. Here's a question for you. If you believe Harry's so bad, why are you following him?
Oh,
wow.
Obviously I'm following him, ironically.
Yeah,
Right.
of course.
I'm just saying, Pete, you've been doing a lot lately and hanging out with a lot of people. You know, juniors, seniors, billionaires. I want to make sure you're still making time for...
I'm smelling jealousy.
For you.
I'm sensing jealousy.
Yeah, things have been busy lately. But I appreciate you worrying about me.
Someone's got to do it. Who knows what you'd do without me, Pete.
Ironically, like, the crush thing on Pearl has barely even come up anymore.
Rockford T. Bales is going on with you, Lincoln? You're good, but I can't justify letting you skip practice. You're the team captain, for goodness sake.
I know. And you're right. I've just had some personal things going on, Coach.
I get that, Lonnie. But you gotta get your head on straight, son. This isn't just high school football for you. You got the skills to go pro. Don't throw it all away now.
Oof.
I'm not going to throw my chance away. There isn't a guy on this team that's more dedicated toward this than I am. I know it may
I don't
not
think
seem
you
like that
understand
lately,
what you
but
just
know
did, my
there's
man.
nothing I wouldn't do for this team.
That was a
Coach.
message, and
I know
that wasn't
you're
the
dedicated,
right one.
Well, these college scouts that come to these games, they don't know that. Don't give them a reason to look past you, son.
I won't.
All right, get your butt to class, Lonnie. I'll see you at practice.
Oh, Lonnie! Small world, right?
So how much of that did you hear?
Oh dear.
Just a little bit. Okay, 100%. What can I say? I'm an overachiever.
Overachiever?
Like,
I say
you may think you can balance this right now,
Do you want to talk about it?
Nah,
but
there's not much to talk about.
there will be
But what I would
consequences
like
to
do is
decline
walk
in
you
that call.
to class.
Oh, Petey and I have been covering for you, so you might have to convince Mr. Taylor you've had bronchitis for the last week.
Nice.
Ah, you guys are great. Okay, how's this?
Sorry, Mr. Taylor. I left it all on the field. Even my voice.
Huh?
Stick to football, Lon, because your acting is not it. So it's anyone's guess what's gonna happen with the Avengers now. You know, I've never been a Tony Stark fan.
Right.
But I can't
Really?
say Captain America is totally in the right either.
Yeah.
I mean,
Wow.
maybe super people should have to register.
Guys, this debate was over in 2016. You don't have to bring this commentary up again.
Went around causing collateral damage
Like,
and
seriously,
fighting
Civil War
That
was
would be weird.
You know what's even more weird?
7
than
years
that,
ago.
though? You ignored
No.
me when
No,
I
it was
mentioned
9 years
Captain
ago.
America, even though he's like your messiah.
Holy shit.
You too busy texting your new pal, the great and powerful Osboy.
Civil War was almost a decade ago.
I was buying 2 tickets for tonight's screening.
That hits hard.
Pesquio de Fuoco 2, Return of the Burn.
Holy crap. Are you messing with me right now? Because if you are, I will throw you into orbit.
I know. I couldn't believe it either, but one of the art house theaters got an unreleased copy somehow, and they're showing it tonight at 7.
Wow.
You in?
To watch the sequel to the best worst B movie of all time on the big screen? Of course I am.
Great.
Nice.
I'll see you tonight at 7.
Look who showed up!
I don't know. Are we gonna get anything with that? You know, he's vibing with Nico a lot.
Remember what this is?
And like I said, like the Pearl thing's like not even really come up since episode 2.
Look, get everything out now, because once we're back on that field, y'all gonna be eating those words, okay? Ha funny.
You really shouldn't delay that.
Answer the question for me, superstar. I texted you earlier to get to the hideout ASAP. So why ain't you here?
Look, man, my coach is all...
I don't really care about your excuse. The Scorpions are on our turf, so I need every member of the 110 here now.
What? I'm at school, man. Football practice. Even if I left now, it would take a while to get back to Harlem.
Yeah, I know. That's why I sent Bulldozer to pick you up.
Some of the boys are parked outside right now.
Joining us today, Lincoln?
Oh yeah, Coach. 1 minute. Just dealing with some family stuff, you know.
Okay, but I want you on that field in 60 seconds.
I can't keep skipping out on practice. I'm gonna get kicked off the team.
I'm sorry. I missed the part where that was my problem. You signed up for this, Lincoln. Now I suggest you go
You
outside.
know, like, I don't think you fully understand the kind of danger you're in.
Fine. I'm on my way.
All right, everybody out there, let's get our butts in gear. Come on now.
Yeah, I really like the eyes of this suit.
So, how was holiday, Mr. Spider-Man?
Are you seriously just waiting for me to turn the
Damn.
comms on? Alright, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I almost definitely was. I was so bored, dude.
Bored? Don't you have millions of adoring fans to respond to?
90% of my DMs are people asking me, how did you get rich? So not much conversation there besides saying I was born.
Yeah, fair.
What about school? I mean, no classes.
That's a black cat. That's a bad sign.
So, considering I'm homeschooled by the smartest instructors money can buy, as my dad likes to say. But I'm a pretty quick learner, so that frees up my
Not much of a social life then, huh?
Being homeschooled sounds like the life. Yeah. Hey, the first few years are a blast, but once you realize there's no one around to talk to,
You get
since all your old
isolated.
friends are busy at school, and all your new friends are either using you for
Your
clout or
mental
just
maturity
standby.
doesn't even match like your own age range anymore without an experience
Yeah, I
with
guess I
them.
didn't consider that. Since we're sharing, I gotta ask, what's up with the new suit? What? You don't like my suit? It's not that. It's cool. It's just kind of sterile.
Okay. It's got more blue than I thought it did, because it was in all black last
I would
time.
like a lot more red and blue, like Captain America. Wait, you're a Cap fan too? I thought everyone was turning on him now. No way, man. So he broke a few laws to help his best friend. Who wouldn't? Besides, I read online the real Cap died 4 years ago.
Wow.
And it's his clone that's been doing all this.
Wow.
Sure.
I'm sure that's a story somewhere in comics or even a cartoon or something, but not here. Money.
Hilky pokey.
She
Привет, Mikhail. I told you I'd be back for you.
she didn't leave you out to dry.
I believed you, although Dmitri and Roxana may need convincing.
I believe they are convinced.
Nice.
How did you?
Yeah, like no body armor at all was a bit of a choice.
The octagonal man you mentioned. This is the tech you purchased.
Ah, it was expensive, but necessary to free you three.
Then I like it. Makes you look like a rhino, yes?
Нет, нет, I am
Wow.
more like единорог.
Ah, yes, the unicorn. Yes, yes.
I was saying our big guy was like rhino-esque, and yet this girl is the rhino.
First, we will have a bit of fun.
Not nearly enough armor to be rhino. The laser horn's pretty fun though. I'll admit, I vibe with that quite a bit.
Hey, I just stole that bike.
Oof.
Nice work. What are you gonna do with the bike? Good question. You think
Keep
if
it.
I put a note on it, people would respect the honor system?
No.
Crap. Forget the note. Looks like
It's
there's a
fucking
deal.
New York.
What? Where?
One sec, I'm uploading the GPS coordinates to your suit.
You can do that? Oh, that's gonna be so helpful, especially at night. It's so easy to get turned around when you're swinging
Here,
above.
go!
Ah, right.
Wow.
End of the road, little piggy.
Come on. Like he wasn't doing
I'm not one to give
anything.
unsolicited advice, but trust me, a little yoga and some anger management classes will probably help with that whole firing lasers from your forehead thing you got.
No, it's just super cool.
Recognize you, bug.
Aw, a fan. I'll tell you what, you surrender, I'll make sure you get a signed photo.
Dude, that lady is firing lasers at you.
Yeah, I noticed.
You do anything other than dodge?
I gotta close the gap.
Really?
Perhaps now is the time in which we sneak away before the arachnid notices us, huh?
Good idea. Come on, Mikhail.
No, I will not abandon Mila. She is only here to save us.
Ah, because she abandoned us and felt guilty. It's smarter to use this distraction while we can.
Wow.
Unless you enjoyed being caged like a beast.
And I'm guessing you won't put in
Very
the
well,
effort to
then
break
we'll just
her
roll
out.
around, hopefully.
At least some loyalty remains.
Spider, I'm just getting started.
By the time you two got here, you almost missed out on the fun.
Oh man, you and I have very different definitions of fun.
Would you look at this? The action.
The man himself.
See, the streets were saying that the one tank was all talk. A bunch of nobodies led by the biggest.
The one tank is their gang name?
But look at you. You're all here. And all it took was me and the Scorpions coming over here to mark our territory.
Your territory? I heard your ass was crazy, Gargan, but we both know this is 110 turf.
Oh, is it? Because from where I'm standing, this is moving day. The only choice you gotta make is if you want to hand the keys over, or if I need to take them.
You listen to me, Gargan. You got 3 seconds to get your ass off my turf, or it'll be the last place you ever stand.
3 seconds? 3, 2, 1.
Oh, as if this wouldn't end in a massive gun, like, shootout. Come on. It's New York, be a little accurate at least.
Spider, right? There.
Like, seriously, half the entire group would be dead by now.
Harry, you find anything? No. I mean, she's referred to as a physically gifted athlete.
Nice.
Sure she's not a distant cousin of the Hulk or something?
It's gotta be the helmet. I mean, the other villains you fought all had little upgrades, didn't they?
Tired of playing this game with you, Bug. Perhaps it's time I find a new playmate. Hey, no, wait!
Gotcha.
Nice.
Mila, you've had your fun, but perhaps now is the time to escape?
You would have me run from a battle like a coward when I can walk away the victor?
I mean, you get away with the tech, you can play as much as you want later. Okay, come on, like, super strength and speed, he should not be losing a brawl with this girl.
All you needed was a little distraction to lose your edge.
Yeah, no, I have a pesky habit of saving people that are in danger. But now that everyone's gone, you've got my full attention.
Wow. Physical athlete, baby. Who the hell is Matt fighting? Yeah, like seriously, how is that the only weapon here?
Mikhail!
God, look out!
Watch this.
Really? Like, really? Okay, you're lucky that got your arm.
Big mistake, kid.
We don't have time for him, Mac. The police.
It would have taken
This ain't over.
3 seconds, tops.
Come on, Lonnie, we gotta go, now!
Yeah, like, how lucky you were that that was an arm graze and nothing more.
Oh, looks like I win.
What in the hell was that? I'd be dead if not for the bug. What were you thinking?
The spider's foolish morals meant he would save you.
And you would gamble with my life to prove a point?
Oh, get over yourself, huh?
Yeah, I think you just lost the last bit of loyalty you had.
Farewell, little spider. Mikhail, what are you doing?
Stopping you. The longer we linger here, the more likely the Iron Man or his friends will appear. Now let's go!
Oh my god, you fool! The only reason you are not in a cell right now is because of me! You do
And the
not
only
know
reason
the
he's
stuff
not dead
I
right
know.
now is because of
I
Spider-Man.
do. You would do well to remember that.
She shouldn't have, but I didn't get you anything.
I'm shocked you didn't go for the helmet, like, sooner.
Thanks for your help.
You may have saved my life, but do not speak to me as if we are friends. Thanks to you, now Mila and I will both rot in cells.
You were rotting anyway. 2 of your friends at least.
Consider us even, Bug. But if you are ever unfortunate enough to cross my path again, all the web you can spin won't be enough to restrain me from ending your existence.
You know, I don't know. I mean,
okay, that's...
Spider-Man would kick his ass normally, yes, but he was struggling with this girl who had like no powers past that helmet.
Spider-Man, still alive?
Barely.
I feel like any other version of Spider-Man would have swung that helmet off so quickly.
Yeah, I get it. I'm exhausted and I'm just sitting here.
You're fighting crime after a day of school. I don't know how you do it, man.
It is not easy. Usually I'm getting pulled in so many different directions that I make mistakes or get something. Oh crap! I'm supposed to meet my friend at the movies.
Nice.
Come on, Pete. Where are you?
I forgot how late it's meant to be. Okay, you made it.
Finally. Pete, what happened to your face?
Oh, you know how in cartoons people slip on banana peels? Well, life imitates art.
Oh,
Nice.
well, I'm glad you're okay, but can't lie though, I was beginning to think you were gonna bail on me again.
No such luck. You are stuck with me.
Oof.
Lucky me.
Sorry about the wait. It's a nightmare finding parking around here.
Third wheel?
Thanks for letting me crash the movie.
Really?
Oh, and
Third wheel?
All right.
Like, this was meant to be a
I'm sorry,
thing between
and I'll
friends.
see you guys at the concession stand.
This was meant
I hope it's cool I invited
to be
him.
a
He was nice enough to give
one-on-one
me a
kind of
ride, and
thing.
It seemed like he was just gonna have a lonely night at home.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Just took me by surprise for a second. It's no problem at all.
You sure?
Yeah, totally.
Okay, awesome. Come on, let's grab some snacks. My treat.
It's fine.
Damn. Okay, they're doing some things with her.
Now, man. Besides becoming human pincushion, you saved my ass. That's what you did. Y'all should have seen it.
You got respect.
Scorpion punched the hand, son. When Gargan tried to sneak me with a damn knife. Luckily, Superstar was there, tackled Gargan like he was in the NFL. Planted his ass right in the ground.
You've actually gained some respect. You're actually good. One of us. One of us.
Hey, I have my doubts about you, Superstar, but tonight you prove where your loyalties lie. You're certified 110.
Nice.
Well, if that's the case, I need a favor. I need you to stop calling me Superstar, man. Because I hate it.
Nice.
Deal.
Hell, the way you buried Gargan, we should start calling you Gravedigger.
Nah, we should call you Tombstone.
Oh, there you go.
Tombstone?
It's a bit dark, but...
Yeah, I can't lie. Kind of like it.
Well, there you go then. Tombstone. Alright, the name has been given. The title is out there. Lonnie is Tombstone. No chemical spillage. No like, you know, powder grey skin just yet, you know. No like diamond rock hard skin yet, you know, like just Tombstone. Maybe he won't get any of that in this show. But it feels like now, you know, with respect and loyalty, unfortunately, he might actually start enjoying the life of a gangster, the life of, you know, one of Big Donovan's crew, and potentially even, you know, strive for more than that. But yeah, this is definitely interesting, right? Because now, ironically, without any interference of anyone else, Lonnie's life is actually looking up in the gang, so maybe this will give him more leeway, you know, to make practice, to do his stuff now that they know he's good on their side, you know, a bit more respect, which obviously is going to just push him further and further into this lifestyle, which could get him killed, or, like I said, a chemical spillage of some kind. That's not good. That's not very good at all. But, yeah, this is a pretty interesting situation for him to be in, right? And very curious what's going to happen further, because, yeah, he did get stabbed, you know, it wasn't anything lethal, but he did get stabbed. I'm curious if that's going to be a plot point going forward, that his mom's going to realise that, you know, he's been cut, you know, and they don't know anything about the gang life yet. I don't presume his little brother's mentioned it at all. It hasn't been brought up yet, which is kind of surprising. But, yeah, there might just be one of many, and we'll see where that's going to go, because right now, not of a good crowd, but he's starting to actually get kind of used to it and like it, so we'll see what happens there. It seems like they really are pushing the whole Nico thing now, right? Because first 2 episodes, I didn't get any vibes that, like, she was going to be the love interest in this story. But it does feel like, you know, as I said in the episode, like, they're kind of pushing away the Pearl angle, because Peter has not mentioned Pearl at all, like, in these 3 episodes, you know, since the first 2. Even when they were, like, together, I believe, in episode 3, like, there wasn't much there, so I'm curious if, as Peter's life is progressing now, his focus just on romance in general is kind of starting to divulge away, but at the same time, like, it seems like Nico is starting to actually get feelings for him, because I didn't get those vibes in the first 2 episodes, but it does feel like now, you know, even if it's not, like, romantic, there is some jealousy there. There is some jealousy that, like, her best friend is starting to, you know, be pulled in a lot of different directions, and his time is being taken away from her, right? Like I said, even if you don't see it as romantic right now, like, the vibes are just, you know, Peter's life is expanding, he's getting friends like Harry Osborn, his time is being taken up as Spider-Man, he's spending a lot of time with Norman Osborn, you know, like, his time with her is falling more and more, like, she wasn't even in the last episode at all, you know, so there is that sense of just, you know, depression there, as, like, as you grow older, the people that you get a lot closer to, or that you've been close to all your life, you know, you start spending less and less time with them. And as a result, eventually, you might lose them entirely. And it feels like Nico is starting to get worried that that is the case with Peter. But like I said, we'll see. We'll see where that goes, you know, whether it be romantic, whether it just be, you know, like, just platonic or whatever. We'll see. We'll see. I wouldn't mind it, though, because Nico, she's fine enough. She seems like a nice person, you know. Definitely got her own opinion, shall we say. But I will definitely see moving forward. And, you know, we're doing some good stuff with the bonding with Peter and Harry as well. That was kind of fun. The only thing is, I feel like that was maybe a little too much of a struggle for Peter in this, with this, you know, because, like, yeah, this girl, like, she, you know, the helmet's kind of dangerous, but it's literally just a helmet that, you know, shoots lasers. Like, I don't feel like Peter Parker, Spider-Man, even though he's kind of, you know, he's new to this, should really be struggling to the point to where he needs to be, you know, like, a bit of struggle's okay, but the point that he needs to be saved by, like, someone else, like, no, I wouldn't call this level of a threat, you know, that major. I wouldn't say he needs saving by someone else, when literally, I don't even think in the entire battle he tried to even swing for the helmet at all, you know, so, I mean, not really the best fan of that, but the fight itself was okay, you know. The fight in action in this show isn't anything spectacular, I would say, but it's fine enough, it's fine enough. And then obviously you've got at the beginning Otto. Yes, the jealousy of all his peers, big CEO corporates of all these different major fields and whatnot, you know. And he's just stuck in a little shed, you know, being a black market arms dealer. So I mean, obviously, if there's one thing about Otto Octavius, it's an ego, and it seems like that is coming out more to the surface right now. And yeah, this episode was just, you know, mostly the big plot for Spider-Man was fighting against just one of his pieces of tech. So I'm curious just what we'll get more of that going forward, especially since we're now halfway through the season. That's pretty fun. But yeah, so guys, that's going to be it for this episode. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time with episode 6.